This is the Power Edge!
Watch it, buddy! Yes! It's the Atari! Sega CD-ROM! New Nintendo!
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Remember having your birthday party at McDonald's? Every kid wanted to have their birthday at good old Mickey D's. And at the age of 6 years old, I was no different. Back in the 90s, my family routinely made pit stops at McDonald's after a fun family outing. Cheeseburgers and a toy?
You don't have that one?
What could be better? Well, having your birthday party there too. Ronald McDonald and his gang of fast food cronies had worked their way into my heart and my stomach, one McNugget at a time. And the best part, after eating greasy hamburgers and running around the playground, was opening your birthday gifts, especially the ones shaped like Super Nintendo games.
Your mother and your father. Oh.
Hold on. There was a lot that happened in the year leading up to this moment, namely, getting a Super Nintendo. Getting a Super Nintendo at the age of 5 really changed the way I looked at games. Nintendo had reached the next level in gaming with a slew of incredible titles that all boasted an impressive 16 bits of power. Dad and I couldn't get enough of it. In fact, because we were so impatient waiting for new games to come out, we often imported Super Famicom games straight from Japan.
Jerry Boy, which is one of Tyler's favorite games, Super Famicom.
That was Dad for you, always on the cutting edge of gaming technology. Now, let's go back to that moment from the beginning of the video.
Your mother and your father.
Actually, let's go to that morning.
7 in the morning, the boy's dying here on his birthday.
I was dying to rip open this package from my grandparents, the hope of brand new Super Nintendo games resting deep inside. What was this thing? It was not a Super Nintendo game. In fact, I didn't know what it was.
Tyler's
Toy.
taxi.
Taxi?
See, you're giving your taxis for the dog.
It was something my grandmother no doubt saw in a catalog and thought, oh, he'd love that. And I was a good enough kid to appreciate it, but my heart pumped to the beat of a 16-bit tune, something she just didn't understand. That's where Mom and Dad came in.
And those clothes are from Mommy and Daddy, too.
Yes! Russian beat! Wow!
Rushing Beat, the first installment in a trilogy of beat-em-ups released in Japan. It came to America as a game called Rival Turf, sporting terrible localized US box art.
Thanks, Daddy. Thanks a lot. Yes.
What about Mommy?
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, honey bunny.
What was in this other gift wrapped in foil?
What can this be? Oh, Ultraman! Little Ultraman! Yes!
Little Ultraman was in fact The Great Battle 2 Last Fighter Twin, a beat-em-up released exclusively in Japan and featuring super deformed versions of popular live-action Japanese TV characters.
Oh, yes!
Is that what you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Super Famicom games. This was a pretty big deal.
A Japanese version.
Importing Super Famicom games wasn't the cheapest hobby, but Dad loved it. See this cool shot of the boxes? He ate this stuff up. It was as much for him as it was for me.
What does it say?
Janico. Japanese.
Oh, it's Japanese. 1992 Russian beat. More like, what's that? Easy. Is that, what's that say? More life or something?
Yeah.
Is that more life?
It's up to you. Pick a guy.
Oh, but this guy.
As the morning came to a close, it was time to get ready for my party, which brings us back to where this all started. It was time to open my presents. That year, I got a Super Soaker 50, the choice weapon of destruction for every 90s kid. Some Mickey Mouse clothes, this water shotgun thing, and what could this be? It was rectangular. Could it be Super Nintendo?
I think that card was a hint.
Tyler, you don't have that.
Wow.
Nah, it was 101 Dalmatians on VHS, given by the neighbor girls next door. They couldn't afford a Super Nintendo game on their allowance.
Thank you.
But lo and behold, there was one more surprise present that Mom and Dad had saved for the party.
Who's that from? Your mother and your father.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What is this? Tell me, it's a game. It is a game. It's Contra. Yes, I love that game. Yes.
The Japanese Super Famicom version of Contra 3: The Alien Wars, a game that would go on to become one of my most favorite games of all time. And I got it on that fateful day.
Contra. Yes. Ah!
Took me a second for it to hit.
You don't have the exploding candles?
No.
We asked for exploding candles.
I'm sorry. Where is he? Right there. Oh, I can't see past the volume.
What is it?
Everybody gonna sing?
Nice cake.
Everybody, when we count to 3, I want you to start singing Happy Birthday, okay? Happy birthday, dear Tyler. Happy birthday to you. The candles.
Why don't you open your
Spit all
eyes?
over the candles. Okay, we're gonna cut it for you now. Coffee. I am a coffee.
No, you're a codfish, so be like a codfish.
That was practice. I
I'm forever grateful for moments like this captured on tape. There was nothing quite like celebrating your birthday with family, friends, and Super Nintendo. And not just any old Super Nintendo games, Super Famicom games that had yet to even come out here in the States.
Try this one out. This looks wild.
As a 6-year-old, I was on the cutting edge of gaming technology. And I owe it all to Mom and Dad for making it happen.